I really want to make a difference with people with disabilities.
Cerebral palsy is a non-contagious, non-progressive disease of the central nervous system, mainly affecting the brain. As far as cerebral palsy goes, it actually affects the cerebral cortex and the cerebellum. The cerebral cortex is an area that controls many different things. It controls thought, it controls movement, it controls speech, it controls vision, it controls hearing. In CP, the motor area is affected, as I mentioned before, which is the area that results in movement. The cerebellum is the area that actually controls the coordination of the movement. So the cerebellum and the cerebral cortex work in conjunction to cause a movement to occur. The movement actually starts with a thought in most cases, unless it's a reflex. So you think what you want to do, the information is translated, and the motor area translates the thought into a particular action. In cerebral palsy, the motor area, the thought area works fine. You know what you want to do, but then the motor area doesn't translate it into an actual movement the way you would expect it to normally. That movement could be limited by the reflexes from the spinal cord that result in that spasticity or tightness.
I go to Brookdale Community College. I'm a political science major. I haven't really experienced much challenges. It's really accessible, and the people really, the students and faculty really helped me with I needed.
If they were able to get to the classroom, they would be able to function from a cognitive point of view. They'd be able to listen to the teacher, and if they're able to speak, they would be able to communicate with the teacher with their voice. Actually, any type of activity could result in some significant problems, because most of the activities and most of the places that we go, they're really geared for people that have no disability at all.
The only real challenge is when the elevator doesn't work or the power doors aren't operating right.
Those obstacles might be physical obstacles, such as a curb. How would they get up a curb? When they get to the classroom, how would they write? They might not have the ability to use their upper extremities to write, so how would they actually take notes during class? And what they might use is a tape recorder. They might have somebody actually, a personal assistant, come with them and do the note writing for them and actually review the notes later on themselves.
Also, I have tutors that type, like scribe for me. I also have a screen reader to help me read, so I don't have to spend hours and hours reading my books.
As far as adaptive equipment goes, a patient might need a power wheelchair with particular adjustments, like adjustments to a seating position, which might mean a tilt, or a recline or declining position. An example might be elevating their legs at a particular point to be comfortable. Also, the power chair provides mobility to a patient that is non-ambulatory. This is really important for somebody that wants to get out of the house and to function within society. They need some mode of transportation, and the power wheelchair provides that.
I use my motorized wheelchair for mobility, and I have assistive technology for my computer, which is an infrared camera that I wear on my forehead, and it tracks my hand movements.
If somebody is not able to use their upper extremities to perform a particular movement, like we manage a mouse with our hand, they might use a pointer device. In particular instances, it could be a pointer device where there's a sensor located on the patient's forehead, and the sensor is used as a tracker to track his head movement, and his head movement actually causes the pointer to move on a computer screen. As far as treatment of cerebral palsy, it can be physical therapy, occupational therapy, or speech therapy, depending on the particular symptoms that the patient presents.
When I was in high school and all through my primary education, I really physical therapy was helping me stay loose, but also I really speech and language therapy so I can speak clearer and be easily understood. If you're not easily understood, that creates even more of a barrier for people, because most perceive people with disabilities as slow. So if you can be easily understood, it helps. I gradually go from Neptune, but I received my education from school for children, and now it's really a private school for individuals with disabilities. My academic education wasn't what I would like it to be. The education for people really wasn't geared toward academics, so I had to take remedial courses in college to get where I am today. Another area where I do like what school for children did was in life skills and work experience, because that's really where I learned what I wanted to do. Through the program, I participated in a job sampling program, which allowed me to sample jobs, and one of my first jobs was writing for the Monmouth University school paper. Through that experience, I learned about advocating for people with disabilities, and I learned about the American with Disabilities Act, a law that ensures equal access to public buildings, education, and government programs, so all people can attend.
The American Disabilities Act is actually requiring a lot of campuses to provide full access to people with disabilities, which is making it easier.
There are a number of things I want to do, and it's beginning for me right now. I've just been appointed to the Stick Out on Developmental Disabilities, which is a council. We write policy and advise the governor on ways to improve the lives of individuals with disabilities. Another way that I do this is through practice, but it's not. For the first language is to enjoy respect and dignity when talking or addressing person with disability. When you address a person, you want to address them by name. You don't want to address them with by characteristics of their disability. If people, the general public, realize that we are value members, we can be value members to society. All we need is to have opportunity just like everybody else. Opportunity is key. We might use equipment to help us get around and right, but just because we use equipment doesn't mean we're any less than a person. It's really my goal to enjoy every person with a disability has a voice and should be heard, because we are people first before anything else. We are people.